Hi there. Let me ask you, have you ever felt guilty for not having a side hustle? It's more like you're the only one left in this side hustle journey. You turn this way, it's come and buy this way, sell that. You just have to buy something on WhatsApp. And when you're not doing it, it looks like you're left out. You're not interested in these finance issues, right? But actually, you're just trying to pull through your 9 to 5, which on its own can even be a lot because there are a lot of deliverables that you have to deal with. I know the feeling. So just come on here. We are going to be discussing how to grow your money without side hustles. So on this, the first I'm going to talk about is automating your savings. So now you know that you have one source of income. Wow. You have very limited amount of money coming in, but you have to stop something so that you can utilize this effectively. You really have to do it right. So when you're dropping the hustling spirit, you have to pick up the savings and investment spirits. You have to choose one. And what I would say here, number one is automated savings. This one really changed the game for me because instead of saving after I have spent, I started saving even before I spend. From a dedicated channel, I already know what is coming in every month. So what you would do, which is what I did, was to automate my money. And there are beautiful different applications that you can use to do this. You can use Piggyvest, you can use Cowrywise. You can even just put a standing order in your bank and tell them, hey, GT, once this money comes in, remove it immediately. Like, you don't even have, most times they've even debited the money before it comes in. So you don't have a say over these things. What am I saying in a nutshell? Please automate your savings. You can also join a cooperative in your office. So what this helps you with is that they remove it from the source. So if you are earning, say, 500,000 naira and you have automated your savings in your cooperative for maybe 100,000 naira, so you make more or less, you'd feel like you're earning 400,000 naira, something like that. So just automate your savings from the get-go. It hits and removes the money so that you can plan with exactly what you have. Because guess what? Out of sight is out of spend. So you cannot spend what you cannot see, correct? So please go ahead and automate those savings. I already have shared some things about Piggyvest in this channel, and I'm going to do more investment apps pretty soon. So please stay tuned and learn how to use these applications. They're very seamless. They're very easy to use. Go ahead and download one today. Just look at it, for instance. If you have 5K automated to be saving every week for you, in 6 months you have about 100K. You know, that would sound little or big depending on where you are in life, but you can always do that. You can multiply that to whatever amount you want. It can be 5K, it can be 50K, it can be 5 million, it can be whatever and at what frequency. But what am I saying? Automate it and make it constant, that at this particular time this money comes out from my account, depending on how you earn, whether you earn weekly or you earn monthly. You just automate it so that it goes like that. With this, there is no hustle, just intentional savings. And you know the best part, if you use applications that also return investment for you when you save, like you can put them in a savings platform and they're also yielding interest for you. That's the best part. So you're saving and you're getting some money from the amount of money that you're saving. Great, right? The second one is budget for wealth and not for survival. Budgeting is not a restriction. You have to see it as a direction. It gives you direction on where next to go, what next to do. It's not restriction. Started budgeting, it really helped me a lot because I now know where I want to take my money to. Instead of telling me where my money went, it just tells me the places that I need to take it to. I've made a lot of videos on budgeting and I would like you to just check one of them and get more clarity on budgeting. You can use different applications. You could use Excel to just automate your savings or to know where and what you've spent. You can use Notion. There are different applications. You can also just journal with your hand, provided they're very detailed, or maybe just use your notepad on your phone or journal, whatever works for you. Keep a track of what you're spending. Allocate the spendings accordingly. Know that you're not spending to survive. Have a plan that you want to use this for your financial freedom. You're saving for wealth. You're not just saving to survive. So you cannot put everything and budget it to eat everything immediately, especially when you know that this is the only source of money that is coming in. You have to advise yourself. You have to be very firm, very disciplined to follow this structure, because it's already difficult on its own, and that's the truth. You have to cut down on expenses. To do this, you have to really cut down on a lot of things, because you have to choose your battles, and you already chose this. So please also go ahead with the other things that come with it. So my budget is like my financial GPS. It tells my money where to go to instead of telling it where it went. I hope that sinks. The third tip I would say is use your money to buy better money. Basically, so when you have put this money together, I know I had mentioned it earlier, but here you make it very intentional. You know that you're saving this money. Inflation could come, different things could come and affect the money, but you have to put it into something else that will help you buy better money. You can use dollar investment, you can use Chaka, you can use iInvest, you can use RiseVest, you can use Optimus. There are really a lot of platforms that you can use to invest your money, whether in stock or other investment channels. But what am I saying in essence? Use your money to buy better money. Better money could be in another currency. Better currency could actually also be learning a skill that would help you to make more things, like to duplicate that skill that you've learned. An example is just your salary, right? If you get more skills, you're able to give more value and you're able to be paid more, and this would in turn help you to also save more. So if you do this consistently, save smart, budget wisely, and keep investing, you're just going to keep growing your money. And of course, if you're doing things like money market mutual funds, where your money compounds over time, you're just going to keep getting the return on this your investment, and of course increase the amount of money that you're saving. It might not be as easy as when you have different more sources coming in at the same time, but definitely it's going to be better than you not doing anything and just spending your money as it comes. So if this video helped you or gave you any kind of value, please hit the like button, subscribe if you've not at this time. Please subscribe, and I'm definitely going to be bringing you more smart money moves. There is no time for burning out. We have to stay on our toes to just keep making our money work for us. So let me know in the comment section which of these 3 tips you're going to be using. Let me know in the comment section. And please remember, it's not about how much you earn. It's really about how much you can save and what you're doing with that money that you're earning. So please stay saving, stay consistent, and until then, I'll see you in my very next video. Bye.